Sup guys, Heat King here bringing you another One Piece review, chapter 856, and holy hot damn, I called it. I've been calling it for weeks and I was bloody 100% right. I've been saying since day one, since we got into this arc and we got introduced to Capone's schemings and shit, that he was going to try and take Big Mama's head. That we were going to be in for possibly a freeway coup d'etat. And I was 100% right. Capone is going to try and kill Big Mom during the ceremony. There you have it. This chapter confirms it. Boom, mind blown. I was right. Oh! It feels good to be right. It really, really does. However, there's a twist. A big twist, and Oda again doing the unexpected because, come on, who would have thought that this is what the chapter was going to be leading to towards next week? So apparently at the end of this chapter, Jubei he tells Luffy basically about Capone's youth, about him, to just get an understanding of what his character is like. And Capone is one scary, serious dude. Not only do we find out that there's like 5 mafia families from where he comes from, but there's like a whole underground network of emperors that are going to be attendants in the wedding. So I guess those are going to be the guests and shit. And then of course we also find out that Capone is one of the family members of those big 5 families. And that he's one dangerous, sick bastard. Decapitations, cutting animals' heads off because he enjoys it. Damn, this dude is next level gangster. But yeah, things are starting to heat up now, and Jubei at this point even realizes that you cannot take Big Mom on your own. It's just impossible. Now the assumption has been that if Luffy does take on Big Mom, he's gonna lose, and rightfully so. But we have to all agree that he has to fight Big Mom because he needs the experience. He cannot leave Layer Cake Island without having faced a Yonko, because if he gets to Wano and starts taking on Kaido, Luffy's not going to know what the hell he's doing. He needs to experience what it means to fight a Yonko. He needs to experience, the power of a Yonko. Blackbeard don't count as hell, okay? Blackbeard don't count. He's like this anomalous kind of thing, alright, who started off as a simple pirate, Shinjubuki, and then made his way to being a Yonko. We still don't know what his power levels are at this point, because he's advanced as hell. So, Luffy's encounter with him doesn't really count, okay? Big Mom, however, does. So he needs that experience. And at this point, Jubei, now, because he mentions that Capone is trying to overthrow Big Mom, he mentions that they team up with him because they're going to be in control of the security details. Capone has managed to, infiltrate himself into Big Mom's organization to the point where he is completely 100% trusted, and now he's in charge of the security detail. And this dude pretty much has the upper hand here. When shit goes down, he's going to be turning his guns towards the other opponents instead of the Germa. So it looks like he wants to, be cool with them instead of Big Mom at this point. We don't know what's going on. We don't know what his overall plan is. But yeah, things are not looking good for Big Mom's side, and Jubei even says that Luffy should team up with him, or at least hear out what they want to do. So next week we are getting a meeting of these 2 captains, and things are either going to go right for both of them, or it's going to go completely wrong. I still say that Capone is going to be double crossing them, and at the same time I think there's going to be some sort of double crossing from Luffy's side. Remember, Jubei, he's the kind of guy who likes to play it close to the chest, and he likes to manipulate the battles in such a way where it will come out positive for Luffy's side, but in a positive way. Remember Fishman Island, how he told Luffy that he should make himself appear as a hero, or at least become a hero, so that the fishermen, natives and citizens could look up perhaps to him and not the what was his name? The other crew that you were fighting against. So Davy Jones's crew, I think. Was it Davy Jones? No, it wasn't. Is that what he was called? No. I don't really remember his name, man. That arc was sort of it was unforgettable, but man, that was like months ago, man. I don't remember that shit. But yeah, I think what's gonna happen here is that they're gonna team up. And somewhere during this wedding, whatever the hell happens, remember we still have that treasure chest as well, that's got to play some sort of role here. But I think what's going to happen is that Luffy's probably going to end up saving the Germa from Big Mom. But when it comes to Big Mom trying to be assassinated by Capone, he's going to turn the tables and end up saving Big Mom's life, at which point Big Mom's going to have to own Luffy a favor. And this favor is probably going to be the case of, you let me and my friends go, you leave Sanji alone and shit, and we call it quits, and, you never piss me off ever again. Oh, something to that effect. At least that's what I think is going to happen. However, Is Luffy going to fight Big Mom? Yes. Is he going to be fighting her with Capone's help? Maybe, possibly. It seems that this entire arc of the Emperors is going to involve the Supernova at least joining up with Luffy and helping him fight against the Emperors. In this arc right now, we've got Capone and Luffy possibly teaming up in order to take on Big Mom. Once we get to Wano versus Kaido, it's obviously going to be Kid, Killer, Hawking, and possibly Apu versus Kaido and Drake maybe. And then, of course, once we get to, I imagine, once we get to Blackbeard, that's probably where Bonnie is going to come in and help out as well, since Bonnie, you know, she's got some sort of tie-in with Blackbeard, so we don't know what that still is, but yeah, there's going to be something going on there where she wants revenge, so I can see that happening as well. And then, of course, you've got Mad, you know, you got the Mad Monka Rouge up there. I don't know what's going to happen with him. Maybe it's going to involve something with Enel. We know Enel, man. I want to talk about Enel for a long time, but like, I'm just waiting for that first sign of when he starts showing up, because you know he's going to be coming down very, very soon towards the end of the series, man. But when that's gonna be, I don't know. But man, all I know is that this arc is starting to, you know, heat up very, very quickly, and we're getting to the end of this arc, obviously, very, very soon now. You know, we've only got like what, a few more chapters left. I imagine we got like 20 chapters left before this arc ends, maybe even less than that. So yeah, it's gonna be very curious to see how this all comes folding in, how it all closes off. But yeah, shit is going down. Now, what else can we talk about this chapter then? Jubei. Am I the only one who thinks that he looks very emotionless? There's something about his attitude that doesn't look like. We know he did the Russian roulette, or he refused it perhaps. We're not 100% sure. But I think he did do it, or he didn't do it. If he didn't do it, you could have been lying, and he did do the Russian roulette, because I don't know, there's just something about his attitude. There's something lifeless about the way he's been drawn and the way he's talking and acting. Like, I don't know. The Jubei who's like smiling and full of energy, that seems kind of gone here. So I'm a bit nervous here what's going on. Did Big Mom take part of his soul? Or did Big Mom take his emotions away? Like his heart, etc., like these feelings? Because he just looks very lifeless, just very empty inside and just full of, I don't know, like, it's just weird. If you look at the pictures, and you know what I'm talking about, if you look at the panels, it doesn't look very right. Like, he looks like a serial killer with no empathy. That's what it looks like. That's the best example I could use. But yeah, I'm very curious about that. It seems everyone's made up with Sanji now at this point, with obvious reasons, because they all came there to rescue his sorry ass, after all. So, you know, there's not going to be any scribbles, anything for anyone. Nami obviously telling him that, you know, she's not going to forgive him. So, you know, whether that's serious 100% or not, we don't know. But she's obviously going to be staying to help his ass out. So she obviously is going to forgive him, already has. But yeah, Sanji's going to be in a lot of ass trouble when he gets back and probably comes face to face with Nami. He deserves a slap. 100% he does. No, he deserves a punch in the face for that attitude. But other than that, yeah, it seems everyone is chill and cool now. And it seems the 10 of them, 8 of them technically, because Broly and the other dude, they don't really count, do they, unless they're going to switch sides. I don't know how that's going to work, but funny moments there overall. We also find out that Pickham's is alive. Jubei does confirm that one of his allies did save Pickham's life. Obviously, I think that was Aladdin in the war when we saw a few chapters way back. So yeah, obviously Pickham's is fine. But still, I'm getting a very weird vibe from Jubei, man. I don't know, there's something about him I don't trust 100%, so I'm curious what that's going to be. I'm more curious what's going to happen next week. Obviously, Luffy and Capone are going to be coming face to face, and Capone's even said that if he doesn't like Luffy's answer to what he's going to be planning or whatever, you know, he's going to kill him. So shit is going down, man. Shit is going down, and yeah, I can't wait to see how this arc overall wraps up. And yeah, I'm going to be going now because, yeah, I don't feel very well. Oh, God, I need to go use the toilet. Damn. Anyway, guys, like and subscribe, whatever, and I shall see you when I shall see you. Take care, and bye.